Welcome to Kathy's Hobby Corner.
Hey y'all, I'm inside today. I'm trying to get some of my seeds ready, and I need to go through my stash and get it sorted because I want to start maybe getting some seeds in some soil. Y'all know last year I went and picked up a whole bunch of trays for seed starting, and I want to try it again and see how it goes, to see if I can get started on some of the cold weather plants like your brassicas, your brassicas, which are broccoli, cauliflower. I also want to see if I can get started on some collard greens and some cabbage, but my main thing is the cabbage, the broccoli, the cauliflower. I think that's about it right now. A friend of mine mentioned about beets, but I haven't started looking into doing beets, but I just might, so we'll have to wait and see. Y'all know we're still going with the bell peppers and the lemon tree here in the living room, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get started early on my bell peppers by overwintering the ones that I have. So I do still have a few that are green, and I showed you all a few videos back. A few of them were starting to put leaves on already, so that's a good sign. So we'll see how it goes, and work on sorting these seeds this morning. All right, my seed bin. There is too much going on in here, I assure y'all. Too much, way too much going on. We've got some seeds that have spilled out, and I believe those look like collard green seeds. But anyway, let's check and see what we got going on here. All right, these are turnips. These are the red tops. Burgundy red top turnips. Spinach. Okay, we definitely want to be using spinach. We've got plenty of those. So, y'all see spinach seeds. Alright. Spinach. I was showing y'all what turnip seeds look like. Just a little round. Alright, we'll keep those close because we definitely want to work with those. I have a lot of radish seeds. Y'all know we did radishes earlier in the year. I've got different kinds. These are the sparklers. Got some sweet basil. I haven't used this sweet basil, but this is good. Can be started in April in my zone. I'm in Missouri, so in my zone we can start these in April. Let's see if we can sort these by the month. Turnip green seeds. These are my own personal turnip green seeds. And let me see which kind these are. I harvested those last year, and okay, these are my collard green seeds, which I harvested the previous year. And as y'all can see, I've still got plenty. Still got plenty of collard green seeds. This whole thing is full of collard green seeds. So I harvested those myself. So we definitely want to keep these near because we want to work on the collard greens. Got turnip greens. I've got bell pepper seeds. Now these I harvested. These are bell pepper seeds that I harvested. And in case my bell peppers here in the living room don't do well, I do have the seeds to be able to start some new ones. What is this? I think this is, okay, these are more collard greens. Spinach. Spinach. Little gem lettuce. These do pretty good. I usually start these too. I've got some romaine lettuce. I can start these in April. I try not to buy too many packs of seeds just to have them around. But anyway, again, April. This is bok choy. So we'll put our April seeds over there. I picked up some celery late in the season last year. So I can look at starting these in March. Celery seeds. Oh, and I wanted to try these asparagus green beans this year. I can start these in May. So these are going to be fun to try. These are asparagus green beans. I've never had them before, so we'll see. Of course, y'all know I always do my signature okra, and these are Clemson spineless. So I do have a space set aside for those we'll be working on. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, these are our kaleidoscopes. We harvested, we let a lot of our kaleidoscope carrots go to seed last year. The flowers. We let a lot of the kaleidoscope flowers go to seed last year. It's going to show y'all what the seeds look like. Those are kaleidoscope seeds. All right, what else do we have that we can be getting ready for? I might try some watermelon this summer, guys. So I've got that. These are called all sweets. These are all sweets. So we can maybe start on these in May. I will try a couple of those. I'm not big on watermelon. I haven't eaten watermelon in a long time, but most fruits that I eat, I have some sort of chemical reaction to. So I noticed though that the ones that I have been growing myself, the blackberries, the strawberries, even the blueberries that I grew last year, I didn't have a problem with them. The apples that I harvested from my apple tree this past summer went over really well, and I had no problems with it. Most apples in the store, I have to cook them or change the taste. I can't just eat them straight from the plant. Okay, got some more lettuce here. Set this into our cold weather because we can do all that here in the spring. Okay, now these I do have sorted into spring, summer, fall. Okay, and then winter basically is like spring again. So anyway, I'm not worried about the summer stuff yet. I am curious about what I have for spring. Let's see, I've still got a few blueberry seeds. I need to see when is the best time to do blueberries. I purchased these a little while ago before I purchased my blueberry plants. Yeah, blueberry for home gardens. Bonsai. These are called bonsai. And those are the blueberry seeds. Y'all can see them in the pack there. See, it's a lot of them. I just gotta see when and where I want to try to plant them to get them started. So I need to look into that. I also want to make sure that I'm planting more flowers this year. Let's see, basil. Oh, my son likes this gourmet blend of lettuce. This is the kind you find in some of the fancy restaurants. This is the salad bowl lettuce. This one does really good. It's a really beautiful lime green color when it comes. I did arugula a little bit last year, earlier in the spring. And here's my red acres, my organic cabbage. All right, red acre. So I definitely want to try these again. I planted a few of these last year at the end of summer, but believe it or not, the rabbits came up and ate them. So I will have to make sure I know where I'm going to plant them this year. I might put them in the cage. That way I can eliminate possible rabbit infestation. All right, so we are out of corn. We need more corn, people. Oh, our Brooksdale spinach. And we harvested this Brooksdale ourselves off of some Brooksdale plants that we had at the end of last spring. So they did well. So we'll get to see how they do this spring, getting started with those. So I just want to keep these. I think I'm going to try these before I do the ones in the package. Got some black-eyed peas. These are my seeds, black-eyed peas from last year that I harvested from the pods. And they did well. I mean, these are from the summer before, and I did these last summer, and they actually grew us a good amount of black-eyed peas. I still got jars of black-eyed peas that I harvested, so worked out really well. We are out of the bush tender, so I do need to get me some more bush tender. Yeah, that is everything. So for now, I think we will look into starting some of these seeds early. Definitely our lettuce. Let's see, our bok choy will need to go toward April. Our basil needs to be April. I think I might sort this into the months. Might make it easier. And celery, March. Okay, I definitely want to get started with a celery patch. Let's see, cabbage. Cabbage needs to be in March for my zone. That's the red cabbage I was telling y'all about. Okra, I know it's going to be in the summer months. May. Asparagus beans, May. March, April, May. Emerald oak lettuce, March. Bok choy, March. See, but I don't hardly have any of this. Oh, I do have some bok choy seeds though. Let's see if this one. I think I kept this envelope because I like the way these grew. So I wanted to know what I was going to buy next time. And it's weird. Sometimes a plant will say they can grow in March. So I do have some bok choy, but this it says to start in April. So we'll see. We'll see. Our spinach. Okay, we can do our spinach in early spring. So I'm going to keep our spinach, our Brooksdale. I'm going to be working better on my spacing this year, y'all. A friend of mine, she does farming, and I always love how her lettuces, they are like 1 inch spaced, and I don't know if I just be dropping too many or what, but I will have to make sure I work on my spacing for my plants. Let's see, turnips, lettuce. I don't think I'm going to do any radishes. No, I think I'm not going to do any radishes. Turnip greens. What is this? Onions. Oh, Lisbon onions. Actually, I can start these now, February. I don't have a whole lot, but anyway, I'm going to keep those out. March. Kaleidoscopes. I had some kaleidoscopes out there right now, but y'all know we had that frost come through, negative 16-degree weather, so I don't know how they fared. I'm thinking about just leaving them in the ground and see what they do, but for now we'll have to wait and see. Let's see, when can I do these? Okay, so I can do the carrots again after the frost. If I decide to do the carrots, I can do it after the frost, which I think Farmer's Almanac is predicting that April will be the best time for us here in Zone 6. Okay, mesclun salad mix. These are my own personal harvested, collected seeds from my original plantings. I'm going to keep these seeds. And what else? Okay, this basil will come in May. May. All right, so right now, these are the ones that we are going to be working on. Watermelon is definitely going to be in May. Our collard greens, carrots. We're going to keep spinach close by as well. Collard greens, turnip greens, also cool weather. What I have not seen is broccoli, guys. I thought I had some more burgundy broccoli, but I don't see any. So, let me check. Might be further in my box of tricks. And my tomatoes. Hot peppers, jalapenos, pepperoncinis. Oh, we did have some tender bush. Okay, so this will be further into the summer. Tender bush, these are really good, and they don't have any strings. I did Kentucky Wonders. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Blue Wonders, but Kentucky Wonders, they had strings. I thought they wouldn't have strings, but they definitely had strings. Arkansas Travelers. I definitely want to do Arkansas Travelers again. Tomatoes. These are a type of tomatoes. Arkansas Travelers. Squash. I did enjoy. And I still have, believe it or not, I've still got squash in the freezer. Garlic chives. Be ready to work on these in May. So I'm not worried about these right now. And you know, they tell you to make sure you rotate your crops out good so that, you know, you get that variety. I'm out of sweet corn. I am going to try again to do a few stalks of corn. Y'all know year before, the squirrel stole a lot of my corn. Last year, I put the corn in a cage, and the problem is, in the area where I put them, they didn't do well. So I was like, oh man, I'm all ready for y'all. Beefsteak. These were really good. These were really good. Tomatoes. Crookneck squash. These are really good. I will also be doing my mammoth sunflowers again. They just add so much to the garden. And these things, the head on them gets about this big around, guys. It's really awesome to see a huge sunflower head about this big around. So I like sunflowers. I'm also going to be working on trying to bring more flowers to the garden to help with pollination, and even hopefully that will help with increasing some of our produce output. I'm not going to do cucumbers this year. Peppermint, I think that's about it, guys. Bok choy. And I'm not going to do peas. You have to grow so many sugar snap peas in order to really see enough to feed the family. So I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I might do a few just cause. Oh, there's my broccoli. Okay, I got a few broccoli. Sun King is the kind I usually use. And y'all knew we did a little burgundy broccoli this past fall. So I do need to get some more burgundy broccoli. So I'll be going to pick that up. But for now, we've got all the seeds set aside that we need to start on. I think I'm gonna get my pots ready and start maybe some early seeding, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Petals dance in the golden hour.